In the vast expanses of Antarctica, a team of scientists engages in drilling the ice to obtain core samples. As the drill penetrates deeper, the ice beneath their camp begins to crack, with the drill sinking perilously. A dramatic moment unfolds as Jason nearly plunges into the widening hole, but Jack and Frank manage to avert the disaster just in time. Jack, exhibiting daring, leaps over the crack to retrieve the crucial samples. However, upon his return, the ice gives way beneath him, prompting a fall. Fortunately, Jack employs an axe to cling onto the icy ledge, and his comrades successfully haul him back, allowing them to witness the unsettling spectacle of the entire ice shelf fracturing. Subsequently, Jack addresses the UN Conference on Global Warming in New Delhi, delivering a dire message that the Earth is poised for a new ice age, which will envelop the planet in a deep freeze. In response to queries about the timeline, Jack emphasizes that though the onset may take centuries, failure to curtail fossil fuel usage will subject future generations to severe consequences. Regrettably, the politicians dismissed Jack's warning as sensationalist claims, citing substantial costs. Outside the conference venue, protesters rally against climate change, and an unexpected snowfall plunges the city into chaos. Following the conference, Jack encounters Terry, a National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration employee who aligns with Jack's concerns. The two depart together to exchange theories. Days later, at Terry's monitoring station in Scotland, an employee notices a buoy indicating a significant temperature drop, attributing it to a potent wave. When Terry returns, the observation is withheld from him. In Japan, an ordinary rainy day takes a catastrophic turn as colossal hailstones descend, wreaking havoc, destroying structures, and claiming lives. Meanwhile, unprecedented reports emerge from the USA, detailing the unexpected and devastating Hurricane Noelani, the most powerful ever recorded, resulting in hundreds of casualties. At the International Space Station, astronauts observe the formation of abnormal colossal storms in Earth's skies. Simultaneously, Jack's son, Sam, embarks on a flight to New York with friends Brian and Laura. Sam, already apprehensive about flying, becomes further anxious as the plane navigates through a massive storm, causing turbulence and unsettling vibrations. Amid the turmoil, Sam inadvertently holds Laura's hand, which he reluctantly releases when the turbulence subsides. Upon arriving in New York, they witness an unusual sight: a large group of birds flying westward, seemingly fleeing from an unseen threat. Curiously, animals in farms and zoos exhibit peculiar behavior, hinting at an underlying fear. Sam and his friends participate in a competition, but Sam notices another student named JD consistently flirting with Laura. In the monitoring station, Terry finally discerns the buoy data reflecting a rapid drop in ocean temperature. Although initially concealed from him, Terry is eventually informed by an employee about the recurring anomaly. Deciding to inform Jack, they realize multiple buoys report the same temperature drop, ruling out malfunctions. Terry contacts Jack, revealing that the phenomenon is accelerating at an unprecedented speed not witnessed since the last ice age 10,000 years ago. While Jack's forecast model is the only one capable of predicting this scenario, the world experiences worsening conditions. Hurricane Noelani intensifies, prompting beach closures, and an ordinary day turns disastrous in a California weather monitoring center. Engaged in personal activities, a technician receives a distress call from an LA reporter describing golf ball-sized hailstones and an emerging tornado. Alerting his boss, they witness an unusually massive tornado wreaking havoc in LA, causing widespread panic, destruction, and even toppling large structures. Amid the chaos, the weather monitoring center itself falls victim to the catastrophe. Subsequently, the president orders the suspension of all air traffic, but 2 planes fail to return in time, crashing in the Midwest. An emergency meeting is convened at the Office of Global Change in Washington, D.C., where reports of bizarre and violent weather phenomena from around the world are shared. With Terry's confirmation, Jack explains that the North Atlantic currents, impacted by melting polar ice due to global warming, are the root cause. However, as climate shift remains a theory, Jack's boss grants him 48 hours to substantiate his claims. Collaborating with Frank, Jason, and NASA's meteorologist Janet, Jack exhaustively works on compiling a comprehensive report foregoing sleep for a continuous 24 hours. As the team takes a brief respite, calculations reveal a staggering revelation. A mere 6 to 8 weeks remain before a new ice age blankets the Earth. Jack, receiving a call from Sam, learns that New York is inundated due to relentless rain, causing widespread closures. Despite the escalating crisis, Jack's attempts to convey the urgency to evacuate are dismissed by the vice president. In northern Europe, relentless snowfall creates chaos, prompting a search and rescue team to retrieve the royal family. Tragically, their helicopters navigate the eye of the storm, leading to instrument failure, blade freezing, and catastrophic crashes. Terry, informed of this incident, discreetly sends confidential data to Jack, revealing an unprecedented hurricane forming over land, a phenomenon contrary to typical occurrences. In New York, incessant rainfall has persisted for 3 days, leading to the suspension of all train services and water spouting from street manholes. Simultaneously, in Canada, a sudden 25-foot rise in the ocean triggers severe storms, including reports of an unexpected tropical hurricane. Sam and his friends catch wind of these developments on TV, right before a power outage occurs. JD proposes fetching his brother and offers the group a ride. As they exit the building, they confront a city plunged into chaos, with floodwaters surging. Compounding the crisis, wolves from the local zoo are on the loose. Many seek refuge in the National Library, while a homeless man, accompanied by his dog, faces rejection at the entrance. Stagnant floodwaters immobilize vehicles, leaving numerous individuals stranded inside their cars. Sam's group races towards the library, but Laura, aiding a trapped family, injures her leg. Abruptly, a colossal tsunami materializes, striking the Statue of Liberty before inundating the city, resulting in the loss of thousands of lives. Sam rushes back to rescue Laura just in time, ushering her into the library moments before the deluge engulfs the area, penetrating the library's first floor. Meanwhile, Jack concludes his calculations and contacts Terry, revealing that the rapid descent of air is causing escalating storms in Canada, Scotland, and Siberia. Contrary to their initial estimate of 6 weeks, the onset of the new ice age is imminent in 48 hours. Recognizing the inevitability, Jack receives an alert about the unfolding crisis in New York and rushes to reunite with his wife, Lucy. In the beleaguered city, survivors, including a dog, seek shelter in the library. Phone services are non-existent, prompting Sam to venture into a flooded floor to find a payphone. There, he informs his parents of his safety, but learns the true extent of the impending catastrophe from Jack. He implores Sam to remain indoors, emphasizing the deteriorating conditions. In a tense moment, Laura's leg injury worsens, leading the group to consult a medicine book, discovering blood poisoning from a cut sustained earlier. Immediate penicillin is deemed imperative, prompting Sam, Brian, and JD to venture into a cargo ship for supplies. Unbeknownst to them, wolves, escaped from the zoo, pick up their scent. The trio faces perilous encounters, including a wolf bite. Sam devises a plan to lure the wolves away, culminating in a desperate race through the ship. Meanwhile, Jack, assisted by Frank and Jason, embarks on a perilous journey to rescue Sam using specialized equipment designed for Antarctica. Their efforts are fraught with challenges, including Frank's tragic fall, and they resort to a tent for shelter. Back in New York, as the storm intensifies, the narrative weaves through various perspectives, culminating in Jack and Jason's arrival in a snow-covered New York. The emotional reunion with the library survivors, including Sam, offers a glimmer of hope amidst the frozen landscape. Ultimately, rescue operations commence, helicopters reach New York, and survivors, including the library group, are evacuated. As the International Space Station notes the dissipation of the storm in Europe, signs of recovery emerge. The Earth, viewed from space, showcases unprecedented clarity in the air, marking a symbolic moment of resilience. Thanks for watching, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe for more recaps. Until next time, have a nice day.